Hey folks, autofocus. Okay, so a different video for today. Behind the scenes, I've actually been thinking about getting a new light for doing these videos. So right now I'm actually using a discontinued add-on for a moon unit. And it's really nice. It makes this like very nice soft light. And I can change the temperature a little bit by using a different reflector. The only problem is that this light was definitely designed for stills and not for video. So I'm actually only using modeling light right now, and I can't control the power output of it. And also, I don't know if you can tell. What I'll do, I think I'll switch to the camera audio because it's right next to the microphone's like very close to the light. It's kind of loud because it's an older cell continuous light. So there's a very distinct buzzing sound, and it drives me nuts a little bit. And combined with the fact that this is an older style light, I actually get very hot, especially in my very tiny little recording area here. So I've been looking for a new light, and I ended up finding one from this company called Geekoto. They reached out to me and then said, do you want to check this out? And I said, sure. So I'm not under any obligation to say that whether or not it's a good one, but I figured, what the hell, I'm looking for a new light, and this seems like the opportunity just fell into my lap. So they sent me this thing. I'll lean back so you can see it more. This is the LR18 Soft ring light. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch off of my big light and then try out this new one and see how it looks. So yeah, be back in a second. And we are back. So this is with the Geekoto LR18 Soft kind of in its mostly intended configuration. So it's basically set up so that the lens and the camera are shooting straight through the ring. And you can tell it was probably intended for this because there's actually a little tripod screw thing here, and you can either put like a light camera on there or you can put your phone. They actually give you a little ball head so you can mount a phone like right there. And this is the default, and I've actually got it on the lowest possible setting. So this kind of ring, I think it was in the 90s, is very popular for makeup and beauty because it is very soft and it gives us like nice surround for the light. Personally, I'm not really a huge fan of it, and it's because I wear glasses. I have never really liked the reflection that these ring lights give in glasses or also people's eyes. You can probably see the little rings in there. I like the character it gives where you get a nice catch light, but personally I think it's a little bit distracting. So I actually prefer to change it, and I rather like having ring lights off axis. So I'm gonna move, you can actually see the whole ring. I'm gonna move it to the side and you can see what difference it makes in terms of the light. So right now you can tell it's to the right, or your right, and it's changed a lot. I'm starting to get a lot more shadow on this side. Personally, I would probably put it somewhere kind of like that. So it's more to my left. It is pretty close to my face. I'd say probably about a foot away. There is a white door right here, so I get some bounce, and of course I've got a little light that isn't actually aimed at me right now, but there's a little bit of warmth coming from a key light that's supposed to be to my back right. And I would probably set it up like this. I might want to add a little bit more diffusion. So it is really soft and it's nice, but I kind of want to tone it down just a little bit. And I've actually got it on the lowest possible setting. So if I change the, oh, I was wrong. If I change the brightness, you can see this is what it looks like on the lowest. I thought it had it on the lowest. If I increase it, you can see it gets like, I'm not even anywhere near the brightest. I'm not even going to go all the way, but it does get really bright. So I guess it could be useful if you're outside. It is really portable, so it's nice and light. You can take it with you anywhere. I should say that it's not the most well built. It's mostly plastic, and that's actually why I said a light camera before if you're going to mount it right in the center, because I don't know how many drops it can take, and I also wouldn't trust anything too heavy stressing the whole design. But I mean, it's not very expensive for a light. It is nice and portable. It has a bunch of accessories with it, so it comes with a little phone ball head. It comes with its own light stand, which it's not the most durable of light stands, but it's in there and it's very handy. It does come with the charger or the power supply, which is hooked up to it right now. And it comes with a pretty handy bag that kind of keeps everything together. And one cool thing is if you're, I believe they're Sony batteries, if you shoot a lot of video and stuff, it will actually take two Sony batteries at the same time, so it becomes like really mobile. And you can detach it from the light stand and still use it. Yeah, the other cool thing is there's a temperature control knob on here. So right now it's at, I believe, 5600 Kelvin. So I'm going to change it so you can see what effect that it has on the color. So I believe, interesting. So if I turn it warm, there we go. So it is multicolor. An interesting little thing is if you have the light all the way at the dimmest, you'll have to play around with the knobs because of the two-tone LEDs in there, I'm guessing. So I'm going to turn it to the second dimmest, or maybe a few notches up from. So this is what I've warmed up the light a little bit by changing the color balance, and this is much better in my opinion. I thought it was a little too blue before, and I look a lot more naturally skin tone color now. So yeah, they sent me this and I actually really like it. It's very good timing because I was looking for a new light anyway. So if they hadn't contacted me, I really wouldn't have known that this thing existed. So I think it's really cool and I'm going to keep it. I do like that I've actually left this on for a while before I started recording. And one thing I really like is it's not hot and it's really quiet. So before with the buzzing, it was kind of driving me crazy. And also with the heat, it was like heating up the small room a lot. And now it's actually still cool to the touch and I don't feel any heat coming off of it. So it's going to make recording a lot more comfortable, especially in this small room. So I'm looking forward to using this thing a lot more. And if anything changes in the coming weeks or months as I use it, I'll just do another video, or heck, for the price, I might just get another one. But yeah, so quick video today. It's a light review and useful for YouTube, probably also for stills if you have if you're looking for a ring light, and they're really cool. So yeah, all right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.